Do I think that Snow ever cared about Sejanus? No. Not really for a second. At least not in the way that it matters for a human being to care about another human being they call a friend. So not really in any way that mattered, because the way that Snow cared about Sejanus was conditional on what Sejanus could offer Snow, and this wasn't entirely exclusive to Sejanus. Snow viewed most people as accessories to himself, and as potential assets to further his own gain. And Snow is also a character who genuinely believes that him furthering himself is also helping others, which I think is how he can justify his treatment of people he supposedly cares about. But not once does he ever shy away from the fact that he does not like Sejanus. If anything, Snow was more often than not actively irritated by Sejanus and his presence, because Snow holds a lot of value in appearances, and of presenting himself in a respectful and superior manner. He also finds a lot of value in legacy and in money and in having power, because to him, having all of those things are what bring you worth. And he makes it very clear that he finds it distasteful that Sejanus almost disrespects and almost mocks his own privilege. In Snow's eyes, Sejanus has been given the chance of a lifetime. His family was originally district but made such a name for themselves and such a legacy that they were granted the title of a capital citizen. And even within the capital, they are incredibly powerful. And so while Snow may slightly scorn them for being originally from District 2, I do think he holds a begrudging respect, at least for Sejanus' father. But Sejanus himself is not his father. Sejanus himself doesn't really care about appearances. He doesn't care about making a formal presentation of himself. He doesn't care about his family's status in the capital. He doesn't care about the money. And so everything that Snow holds value on, Sejanus scorns. And so I think for that reason alone, Snow can never trust Sejanus, let alone be a true friend to him. But Snow knows that his connection to Sejanus' father and money is good for him. So he lets Sejanus believe that they're friends and he drags him along. But he doesn't care about Sejanus. When he thought Sejanus was going to get caught for rebel activities, he was only worried about his own connection to Sejanus getting him in trouble. He reported Sejanus to Dr. Ghoul, knowing it could get Sejanus executed. And when Sejanus did die, he only felt a slight amount of guilt. If you report a friend for potentially criminal activities, and that report leads to that friend getting executed, you should feel slightly more than just a little bit amount of guilt and worry for your own safety. That is not love. That is not even friendship. That is barely viewing the other person as a human being. And a lot of people do bring up the fact that Sejanus complimented the way that Snow's lips looked after he kissed Lucy Gray, and then Snow later got lip filler. Snow puts an incredible importance on appearances, and if someone tells him that he looks good, he's going to want to have that repeated. And I know this may upset a few people, but I really do not believe for a second that Snow ever truly cared about Sejanus. And I think that that in itself is the most heartbreaking thing of Sejanus' character, because he viewed Snow as a brother, and then he died.